Miss doing that. I'm Carl Carell, and this is Music Gear Mondays. So last week, we unboxed an MPC-1. We're going to switch gears a little bit this week. We are going to talk about Phase DJ. Did the update fix all of the issues? Let's talk about it. Phase DJ is a wireless DVS system conceived by MWM, company that designs and builds a lot of different pieces of hardware and software. This product came out, a lot of people jumped on the ball early, put in pre-orders, and when it first came out, there was issues with the pre-orders taking too long. A lot of people were angry about that. But when they got them, a lot of people enjoyed the technology of what they did. Even before they came out, 2019, they were showcasing this product at NAMM. Everybody was rocking on these DVS controllers, and people were going crazy. And the fact that you can pick up the record, spin the record in the air, and the music's still playing via the little DVS box. So it was kind of a stepping stone in technology to come, but they're still not all the way there. So the next phase is integration with Serato. They had been in talks even before this year that they were going to start supporting an actual direct connection to Serato software via the HID mode. So all you have to do is basically plug your Phase DVS system straight into the computer, and Serato is going to pick it up in HID mode without you having to connect the RCA cables to your mixer, which in the beginning of this past year, I was having issues with my RCA connection on my mixer. So being able to bypass that issue would have been super clutch. They announced it earlier this year, but they never got back to creating that. That is one piece of the puzzle that would be a game changer if they can get that integration to work. But once Phase officially announces that integration, I feel like these might actually be worth their money. So what comes in the Phase box? In the Phase box, you get the Phase DVS system that has the 2 wireless receivers on it. You get 4 stickers. These stickers go on the center of your vinyl. You could use any record and stick this sticker on there. A wireless receiver is magnetic, and the sticker is magnetic, so it sticks on there and stays, and you're able to use it just like you were playing right off the record. It comes with a USB cable. It comes with 2 RCA sets of cables, so one for the right, one for the left, and that's pretty much it. So that's what comes in the Phase Essential bundle. And also, Phase works with Tractor, Serato, Virtual DJ, and Rekordbox. You can use it with any of those DJ software. If you have Phase DJ, then you know recently, right before this new year, there was an update, a firmware and a hardware update that was going to fix a lot of things. And I think the biggest issue with the Phase controllers was that the battery life was not really good. The connectivity was iffy. And so a lot of people were complaining, and Phase in the beginning didn't have really that good of a response time for a lot of people's needs. So I feel like there were a lot of frustrated people. I've seen it in the comments on YouTube. I've seen it, firsthand from people that I know that own it. So I personally didn't have a ton of issues with my Phase controllers, and I used them on the regular. I used them a couple times a week. The only issue that I did have was the battery life on mine didn't really last over 2.5-3 hours, and that's fully charged. So with the latest firmware and software updates, Phase focused on creating a more user-friendly interface so that people can connect the Phase wireless receivers more efficiently. They're able to plug their Phase into the computer, and the software automatically picks it up, automatically sees the 2 receivers. When you take the receivers off, you put them on the 2 turntables, and Phase picks them up like that. The biggest thing I feel like like that got updated was the battery life. Now people are seeing around 7 hours of battery life on their Phase DJ units, and I can tell you this firsthand. I've used them twice, and I've used it in 2 4-hour sessions recently. Both times they ran without having any issues, and the battery life on them still had 30-40% when I was finished. So that is a drastic difference than previously running into those 3-hour, 2.5-hour battery lifetimes. And so if you haven't updated your Phase firmware and the actual software interface, make sure that you do that, because that adds a dramatic change to your Phase. Do I recommend Phase? At this point, I think, with all the updates, they have become actually a really solid piece. But until we all get back to the clubs and until we get back to performing live on stages, I don't know, I feel like you might not need them right now. So that's the other thing. But hopefully 2021 we see that Phase Serato integration, and it kind of grows from there. So what do you think of Phase? Do you think Phase is going to phase out, or do you think they're going to be bigger in 2021? If you're somebody that owns Phase DJ, comment below and let me know what you think. And if you're somebody that is looking into getting into Phase, let me know what you're curious about these Phase controllers. That's going to do it today for Music Gear Monday. I'm Carl Carell. We'll catch you here next week. Peace.